We're here with Joyce McLean, the author of Kenneth McKenzie Diary. This book is the journal of your great-great-grandfather from 1869 to 1870. Who was Kenneth McKenzie, and what does he talk about in his diary?
Kenneth McKenzie was born in Scotland near Inverness. He immigrated to Canada around 1841 and started farming at Puslinch near Guelph. After a number of years, he traveled west to what is now Manitoba with a view to establishing a farm at Burnside, which is just west of Portage-la-Prairie. The diary covers 4 of those trips that he made back and forth between Burnside and Puslinch, and the day-to-day activities of actually setting up the farm.
Very, very interesting, because it's quite unique that a document, a journal that old would survive, and I think it's a great opportunity that you organize it into a book which is now being published. And why did you decide to publish this book?
The diary had been passed down in the family through the generations and ended up with my parents, but very few people in the family knew of its existence, and few people had had an opportunity to actually read it. The diary now is in a rather fragile condition. It was originally done in pencil. It's rather faded and hard to read, and I thought it important for the family to be able to read the diary and for the generations to come. As well, I thought it might be interesting to others that are fascinated with history.
Absolutely, yeah. And speaking of history, Canada had just become a country at that time in 1867, and Manitoba entered Canada as a province in 1870. What did Kenneth McKenzie Diary reveals about those times?
One of the things that I found in the diary, I think that the society at that time seemed to be much more religious than we are perhaps today. Also interesting was the prices that he paid for certain things. For instance, an ox cost him $60, and he paid $1.25 to have 6 horseshoes removed, and he thought that was terribly expensive. Another time he noted that it was $30 to buy a pound of saltpeter, which I thought was expensive.
Of course, yeah. And then there is also a number of sequences when he's meeting Louis Riel in the journal, right?
Yes, Louis Riel is a person in history that we hear about as we're growing up in school. And much to my surprise, Kenneth McKenzie had occasion to meet Louis Riel on a number of occasions. It also talked about his attending a convention that was held in early 1870 to discuss the conditions of the territory becoming a province and joining Canada.
Very, very interesting. So Kenneth McKenzie Diary covers a lot of interesting facts from day-to-day life activities and how was life during that time to historical events, and quite an interesting range of what should I say, of stories for people to enjoy. Thank you, Joyce, and I look forward to reread the journal, and I hope many people who are interested in history in those times will take joy in reading it as well.
Well, I hope they enjoy it and learn something from it.
Absolutely. Thank you so much.
Thank you.